and poured the fluorescent powder into the solution. Then he stirred it thoroughly with a spoon. Then he dipped his finger into the solution a little, and then drew a smiley face on the table. Then he shines a fluorescent light onto the table. The image of the phosphor was very clear. The man then put a rare medallion into the cup. The medallion was covered with the solution containing the phosphor. Then the medallion was given to the museum curator. When the female curator saw the medallion, she could not help but hold it in her hand to confirm it over and over again. And this medallion is what she has not found. At that moment, Cage's teammate was pointing a laser at a heat sensor in the display case. The sensor soon triggered the alarm. The antique paintings in the display case were then sent to the basement. Anna was notified and immediately went outside the safe. She used her glittered fingers to enter the vault's code. Then she walked quickly into the vault and instructed the staff to repair the sensors as soon as possible. By this time, the antique paintings had already been moved to the vault. What they didn't know was that Cage's teammates saw everything that was happening through the surveillance. Then Cage entered the museum disguised as a repairman. Then he immediately went into the bathroom and took off the maintenance man's clothes. And inside was a suit that he had put on in advance. And then he threw the clothes in the trash. Cage walked smoothly into the ball being held. He took the glass from Anna's hand while she was receiving the champagne. Then Cage poured the champagne out of the glass. He went to the bathroom. He used a special tool to get the curator's fingerprints. By this time, his teammates had already turned the surveillance to static, and Cage used Anna's fingerprints to open the special elevator. When he reached the vault door, Cage immediately pressed the vault's combination lock. Then he used a fluorescent light to take a picture of the keypad. The fingerprints on the keypad were very clear. Then, with the help of his teammates, Cage quickly found the correct code to open the door. He was able to enter the vault. Then he immediately began to remove the outer protective case. He managed to get the original antique painting inside, but just as Cage walked out the door of the museum, Anna, who noticed that something was wrong, came out after him. The staff had already discovered that the painting had been stolen. The museum immediately raised the alarm. Anna immediately realized that Cage had stolen the antique painting. She quickly grabbed the painting as soon as possible, but this scene was just seen by the man who wanted to steal the antique painting, so he grabbed Anna directly. Cage saw and went after her. After a fierce chase, Anna was Cage rescued, but the antique painting was successfully snatched by the man. At this point, Anna was very anxious to get back the antique painting, but Cage told her that the man took a souvenir. Just why did Cage steal the antique painting?